How are y'all doing? I'm doing pretty well here. Just let me get things set up a bit. I'm hoping that today is a little more smooth because I played with some OS settings because I've been noticing that my computer has been falling asleep during streams, so I fixed the VOD issue, but I'm not too sure about the other ones. Like, I just heard my bot a bit ago, but I'm not too sure how long that's gonna be lasting. But, yep, I hope you all are doing well. I'm actually excited for today. I've had some annoying frustrations recently, but I get to play a game I've been anticipating of playing. Alright. So got that. Let's check on things over here. And let's go ahead and bring up today's question of the day. Like I said, get to play a game I've been really anticipating on playing. Apparently it got there quickly. Well, it looks like it's a repeat. My superhero name might be Your Worst Nightmare. Sounds more like a villain name, but that's how the heroes are. Okay. Now I just have to share out the link. Like I said, though, not too sure how well things will perform. I got confirmation that the VOD is working how I would like it, just not anything else. But that should save me some hassle. I just don't know about the sound system. I've got a way of dealing with it, though. It's just gonna be a bit of a pain, but not as big of a pain as it would be on Windows or Mac. This is still not going well, though. So I could have gotten it just fine. Copy. Okay, this is not making any sense right here. So let's try a different way of getting my link. Okay, let's see there. Alright. But things are still ski-wampus over here with this. Okay. But yeah, I'm hoping that the sound system doesn't crash on me. So I do not want to be dealing with that again. Felt like I was missing you guys. Let's see here. Okay. That one should be fine. Alright. Got that there. Funny enough, though, I was kind of expecting the game a bit earlier. Like, it released on the 15th, so I wasn't expecting it right on the 15th. But I thought it would come earlier. It came like 2 days after, and even then I thought it would be coming earlier in the day, so that I could just get it taken care of. Oh well. Got it taken care of just fine. Okay. There's that. And that. Alright. Looks like we've got everything situated there. That. Looks like we're still up. Alright. So, got everything dealt with, but I'm gonna go get a drink. And then I will get the game in and we can get things started. You guys do whatever you need to get ready. But if you need something to do, be sure to check out today's question of the day. If you don't see it, the command in the title of the stream while I'm live should bring it up, and I will check on that when I get back. And with that, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see if I missed anything. Okay, it doesn't look like I missed anything. So now it's just time to switch the inputs and get the game in, and we can get started. Okay, forgot about that part. Okay. Looks like it's going. Been a while since I did a disc-based game like this, though. And here we are. Good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing? Doing alright. Like I said, I had some frustrations recently, but I'm just excited to get this game on the road here. So I've been wanting to play it ever since it came out in Japan. Like, I could have done what a lot of people typically do, but I just like the official release and supporting it. Well, let's see. We are gonna go with the normal. Interesting. So our choices can affect this game, huh? That's a nice thing to know. Okay. Ah! Nice! Good thing to know here. It says found the clear save data for Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak 2. Choices made there can be reflected in this game, and special clear bonuses can be obtained. So, that's a good thing to know. And then it's a good thing I didn't get rid of my data for either one of them. Okay. Certain day in May, 1209. About aerospace, huh? Interesting. Wait, it's an actual launch? Interesting. Yeah, I like how Sumeria here there looks a lot like Earth. Yep, right there. Looks definitely like Earth. Not exactly, but... Our Duke's latest comms, huh?
So that's a satellite. Whoa, it's all sparkly up there.
July 8th, 1209. Oh, it's Central Zemeria, huh? It's, huh? Oh, we see Marduk finally, huh? Interesting. Combat training facility, huh?
It's changing again.
Sure enough. We got some kind of ruins this time?
From the southeast part of the continent by the look of it. Eyes up!
Damn it! Deploying sharks! Farida, Master, let's do this.
Come on.
Understood. Show me just how much you've improved this time, all right?
Okay. So, command battle. Battle progresses through turns, and a character can only act once their portrait reaches the left of the bar. Okay. So it's about the same thing as it has been in the past.
Been lurking in the ruins. It has a strange aura, but it's formidable.
Okay, let's see.
It's like the real thing.
Out there.
Don't drop your guard, guys. We're taking this bad boy down.
Okay.
Over here. All for you.
That'll cost you.
Okay. As CLMs are activated when one party member makes contact with another. Alright, so it's about the same. Okay, let's see here.
Go all in on him.
I don't really get why I couldn't do anything there.
Bear guard.
Okay.
I can all out.
Go all in on him.
Okay. So I can't really do it. They're not letting me go through them, are they?
Go all in on him.
Okay. First breaker. First guard.
Time to go all out.
Do that. Okay.
Go for it.
HE bonuses provide a number of benefits, so yellow HP heal, blue broken heart is EP heal, green is CP up, blue and red things are Sepith up, exclamation point is critical, and then feather-like thing is 0 arts, which means cast for free and no cast time. And we got the boost points, which is down there. And then there's a blitz, huh? So blitz is probably something new. Okay. Doo-doo-doo.
Time to close in.
Over here! All for you! Counting on you, Master!
Yeah, okay. Apparently not.
Now, Perry.
I still wish that they would.
Pull out all the stops!
But now they're lined up properly.
Bring it on!
I wish that I could use
Being fast!
the art crafts with everyone here, because they're not letting me get anywhere still.
Wide open.
Okay, let's see here.
Go all in on him!
And I just wish that you wouldn't do that, people. Like, it's a nice thing to do that, but I want to do a darn attack.
Attack their weakness with an art. Flames protect us.
Okay, so that's what's going on here. Okay. Do that. Okay, there's why it wasn't going all that well.
Time to go all out.
Let's see. I was just pressing the wrong thing apparently. But they're not letting me do the boost. That's definitely something that I am not liking here.
Cipher activate.
This'll shock you!
Come on, chin up.
I owe you one. You'll pay for that!
Okay. Still nothing, huh?
Over here! All for you! Take it home, Fairy!
Okay. Fire assist. Do that one.
Give us strength. Bear guard.
Okay.
Looks like we're making progress.
Keep up the assault.
Okay.
Being fast! Take this!
That'll cost you.
Okay, let's see here. slow it. Oh. Okay. Do that.
Flames within.
My move now.
Okay.
Think fast! Take this! Counting on you, Master.
Okay.
Shred their weak spot with an art.
Alright.
Spot with an art.
There we go. Nice.
Hostile targets all clear.
Finally made it through. Seriously, what are they thinking throwing stuff like that at us right out of the gate?
Well, if you ask me, they should have given us something even tougher. Especially considering neither of you so much as broke a sweat. In any event, I'm heartened to see you haven't been slacking on your training while I've been away. You as well, Fairy. And if this old eye doesn't deceive me, you've grown a bit taller, haven't you? I almost didn't recognize you at first.
Yeah, only about 2 reach though. You must have been training a lot too, Bearguard. You seem even stronger than when I saw you last year. Man, I really wish I could learn some of your moves.
Well, I would want to as well, Fairy.
I don't know if any of his moves are gonna do a whole lot for someone in your weight class. I'd heard you'd gone pretty far out to the eastern borders. Guessing a lot happened to you out there?
Nowhere near as much as what happened to you, it would seem. The Garden Master, the Crimson Grindle. I'm impressed you were able to handle it all.
Yeah, but it left us with way more questions than answers.
No kidding. We're not sure what sort of threat's waiting in the wings now. That's why I pounced when you sent me the invite here, Master. This brand new shard function Marduk whipped up is just the kind of trick we'll need up our sleeves. Still don't get why the invite came through you, though. There's something you ain't telling me?
You'll find out soon enough. Now, let's get moving.
Tamam, beginning advance into Sector 2.
Fine. Guess for now, I'll just focus on finding a worthy foe to really put this shard function through its paces.
Okay. So, a shortcut function. And then the log menu is up there. So it's about the same. Don't like how they make so many buttons on this. Just make it all one. Like, you know, all you need is a cancel and interact, but oh well. But it's mainly the same thing. That's always been. Let's see here. Okay, don't care.
Good stuff.
Alright. But I do like how it's just a single tap.
3 wasp-type monsters incoming.
We'll wipe them out in one fell swoop.
Got it!
Okay, let's see. X, deploy shards and hold for the arts. Alright, so it's about the same.
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
Let's get this roll.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Looks like the gang's all here.
We'd probably better deploy our shards now and go for a stun.
Ha! Well said.
Okay, so R2 for charge.
Keep your wits about.
Okay.
Look out!
Kind of wish that they could let us skip the tutorial since it's about the same as it was in the other
Take it home, Fairy.
two.
Time to close in.
Too late! You're toast! Bear guard! There's some
Whew. Finally cleared all those pests out.
It's so weird. I didn't sense any life from them. But even so, the feeling of taking them down was definitely real.
Yeah, they're just like the rest of the scenery here. My mirrors on all these foes actually being machines. Marduk's probably using spatial projection to disguise them.
Indeed. They're using shard technology to replicate the feel of real combat. Seems a tad unnecessary if you ask me. I won't claim it isn't impressive, though.
It's definitely good for training, but I don't know. Is it really a good idea to make it so realistic?
Instead of standing around talking further, perhaps you three should focus on finishing the trial?
Fair enough. Let's pick up the pace.
We'll go and find a worthy test subject for this new shard technique of yours.
Much appreciated, Mr. Zeman. Be sure to give it your all, then, Farida.
Mom, I was gonna do that anyway.
Okay, change party leader, yes.
Come back when you're strong.
I owe you a ton, Bear.
This seems a rather sturdy opponent. True, but I don't know if it's enough to warrant whipping out new tech on him. Let's hit it with our quick arts. Tamam. Okay.
Arts work best on this enemy.
This'll suck ya!
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Let's get this roll.
Show 'em what you're really capable of. Time for you to focus.
Hey Mira, how's it going? Glad you made it in and I can at least hear you right now. Not too sure how long the sound system will come in, but I made some adjustments to hopefully negate that. Okay, let's see here.
Certain arts will work better.
Think fast! Take this! Take it home, Fairy!
Okay.
Wide open.
Bear guard.
Okay.
Make some noise!
So, Master, I'm still sitting here in the dark as to why you were the one who invited us here.
But how are you doing, Mira?
And why was it just me, Fairy, and Reset instead of the whole office? You still not ready to spill the beans? Why all the mystery?
Getting invited here was a real surprise for me. But man, the 10-hour drive to get all the way out here to Orred was pretty rough. I've always been curious about this place since I never set work here.
And I'm wondering why they couldn't take a train here. Like, maybe it's for security purposes since they're military people, like private military, but still, they should have a train system.
I told you. You'll find out soon enough. Once we finish these trials, I'm sure everything will be clear. Without even a single word of explanation from me.
Nice!
Okay,
May your successes continue.
so over this way.
Not this way.
Okay.
Oh, hey! A treasure chest.
Okay, so HP. By the way, you two, do you have your quartz properly set? Oh, good, thank you. And I should go ahead and double check just to be safe. Slotting in different combinations of quartz to our Z-Fuzz will unlock different shard skills. That's just Shard Tactics 101. Press square to open ornament menu, then equipment quartz, huh? Okay, we know that. Open up. Okay, so got that one for you. So I need to level up some, huh? Not too sure about that though. Okay, and Brigard can revive, that's good. Oh my gosh.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Okay. Now then.
New shard skill added.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Let's tune her up.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Modify.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Okay, let's see. So.
Let's tune her up.
Okay.
Maintenance mode engaged.
So we've got only one of that. We don't have anything else. Okay. It's not gonna let me save yet.
Whoa. Is this really indoors?
Oh, the damp air and heavy scent of grass remind me of the jungle ruins I once explored.
They even got the sense and humidity right? Marduk really can do anything.
I'm hoping that things will get better as we do this. Large group of hostiles ahead. Looks like this will be tough. Well then, what do you say? These should be perfect test dummies. Let's do it. Time to bust out the new shard function. And Zoc activate. Okay, let's see. Press and hold R3 on the field to activate Zoc. Enemies will slow to crawl, allowing you to attack them with abandon. Damage is massively increased. Stun damage is also there. Zoc can be used again as soon as the gauge fills.
Keep your distance as you're attacking. An enemy mob. Want to clear him out? Show what you're really capable
I'm not too sure that I like this press and hold thing. Like, it doesn't feel that comfortable. But it is a nice thing.
Well, well. So that's ZOC, huh? Worked even better than I expected. Bet it'll be even more effective if I use it in that state.
Yeah, it seems like we'll have a much easier time dealing with enemy groups with this. But if possible, I'd love to see how a real pro makes use of it. You know, someone like Reset.
She's got the best shard control out of our whole group, no doubt about that. But for some reason, she took off as soon as we got here.
Oh, now, don't give me that. I don't have any idea what she had to go do. I was under the impression she'd be joining us here.
Uh-huh, if you say so.
Let me check on my controller though here. Alright, looks like I've got to charge my controller. So I will be right back. Won't take me too long, so I'm not gonna switch scenes at all. Alright, I'm back, but it looks like my phone's done charging too, so let me take care of that too. Again, won't take too long. Alright. Now, grab this. Alright, here we go. Might need to charge that too in a bit. Let's see what this notification is. Okay, just a thing. Now, looks like we've got something going on. I can hear you guys, but it's cutting out. Alright, looks like it was taken care of. Yep. Alright. But yeah. Right now I'm getting notice of you guys, but it's cutting out. But at least it's better than just having to look, because even hearing it cut out, I know to look at you guys. Let's see, if you say so.
I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that it's my brother guiding us instead of Rosette or Mirabelle.
I couldn't say. Setting that aside, you all seem to be progressing smoothly. I'm sure you could get your scores up even higher if you tried, though. Not just you, Farida, but Van as well.
Well, I know there are some areas I could do better in.
This is starting to take me back to my training 3 years ago. So, if Rosette's still unaccounted for, I take it Mirabelle's the one guiding the other group then, yeah?
Oh.
So you noticed then?
Huh? You mean there are other people here doing this trial?
That's correct. For this live combat trial, we're performing real-time comparative verification with 2 teams, X and Y. You 3 are Team X. Team Y is also made up of highly experienced combatants, so you mustn't let your score fall behind.
I wonder who they are. Wait, no, it doesn't even matter. We just gotta get it in gear.
Atta girl. I'd say things just got a lot more interesting. Lucky for us, we got a ringer on our side. You're still gonna lend us a hand, right, Master?
That's what I'm here for.
Just so you're aware, Team Y also has 3 members. One of them even has ties to the church, though of a different sort than Mr. Zeman now.
A different sort, huh? Kinda curious here. The opening for this launched earlier. You guys will probably be able to see it later, but I am wondering if it is who I think it is. But if he says different sort, then that's kind of questionable.
Huh?
They're from the Septian Church? Then is it Celise or Leon?
No, neither of them. But he's at the same level. Actually, I'm told you've met him before, Van.
What? No way.
Yep, it is him.
A good shot. Thank you for the assist.
Don't mention it. Wait. We got another pain in the butt incoming. Yeah. Below!
A subspecies of Fate Spinner. Likely quite powerful.
Right. Let's use
Oh.
short commands and bring it down quickly.
Aelita and Kevin are here, huh?
Sure thing. Got your back.
It's funny how he always ends up with the
Always something new, isn't there?
one thing.
Cypher things are actually useful.
I'll say. Now, let's see what these shard commands can do.
Give it your best.
Okay. See, perform a shard command with L3. Consume boost gauge to use commands unique to the holo cores equipped by a party. Okay, so activation plus. Well, then let's do that.
These 6 gens are more advanced than I thought.
I see. So it's an evolution on Brave Orders. We'd be smart to use it to our advantage.
Alright, let's see. Come on.
Let's charge in all at once.
There we go.
Six-fold gales! Take charge, Kevin.
Alright.
Go at it full force.
Okay. So he's got an impede.
This'll do it. May your soul find rest. Hit step.
Okay, I'm glad that the shard commands are just one pressing instead of anything else. Okay, let's see here. CP regen, move deep buffs. Okay, so that one's gonna be good.
Reenact. Activate. Fire.
But Soleus is definitely different.
Let's charge in all at once.
Okay, so back attack bonus.
Roll them down. Six-fold gales! Take charge, Kevin.
One more. Unforgivable.
But usually the church isn't here so early.
Go at it full force.
Lend me your ears.
There we go.
Green.
Okay.
Let's charge in all at once.
Secret technique. Six-fold gales! Take charge, Kevin.
Okay. So,
Here.
but I do like the shard commands instead of Zoc.
That takes care of that.
Just what about this place is supposed to be virtual? That beastie was as real as they come.
It was not simply a hologram. It appears they are using spatial projection to disguise their autonomous combat machines.
Yeah.
Though the Merhin Garten's VR space was extremely elaborate, this facility seems just as incredible.
It's kind of funny to me here. And you can tell it's not the other girl. I'm drawing a blank, but right now that she was a Zephyr person. But it's funny how Valentina, except for the face, reminds me of her now.
In fact, it may be even more difficult than the latest level of Professor Schmidt's mobile training facility.
And that was incredibly difficult to begin with. Even so, with Father Kevin's support, I'm sure we can make it through this. I've already learned so much about both thaumaturgy and shard use just from watching your techniques.
Aw, shucks. The divine blade praising little old me? You're gonna make me blush.
Except he's not the first divine blade that you've met or dealt
We
with.
haven't really talked much outside of His Royal Highness's wedding, but I've heard all about you from Gaius. So, even though I'm a bit of a third wheel here, how's about we kick this trial's butt with the power of friendship? And hey, since we're pals now, Maybe you could indulge my curiosity about where you're headed after this?
Well,
You seem to have already figured it out. But we're here off the record after getting an invite from a certain someone. On paper, we're simply supposed to be passing through Orid en route to a certain country.
I knew it! Wait. Hold on, man. Ain't the fact that the Empire's very own Ashen Chevalier is going you-know-where supposed to be top secret?
That takes me back. It's been 3 years since the war. I'm surprised anyone still remembers my old title. But if you're wondering why I told you all that, well... I guess I just didn't feel the need to hide it from someone who's Estelle's friend and Gaius' teammate. Not only that, I've been wanting to find a way to thank you for lending your aid to the Radiant Wings.
Rean.
You know about that? Oh man, I really underestimated how sharp you are. You're just gonna give it to me straight like that. Makes me feel like I should share a bit about my situation too.
Right. We're told something very serious has happened within the Septian Church recently, correct? A revelation so big, it shook both the Congregation for Divine Worship and the Congregation for the Sacraments.
What? Oh, I nearly forgot. This girl was with the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division.
Thinking it over, it was probably that event which led to talks of a technological alliance between Marduk and the Church. As such, it is also more than likely that the next generation of the Holy City's rumored special operations airships are in development.
Whoa. Hold on there, Missy. Don't say another word. That is extra super hundo P top secret.
Altina, we should probably let him keep some of his organization's secrets.
Oh, sorry. I slipped back into my old habits.
So this is the Ashen Chevalier and his old partner. They're also formerly teacher and student, from what I hear. These Thor's Class 7 folks are something else. Even more impressive than Gaius made them out to be.
Well, would you look at that? Guess even Mr. Dominion can find himself out of sorts. I've only heard tell of a rumor here and there, but word is the Grossritter are having a total fit over whatever happened. Top of all that, seems you got thrown to the wolves to make sure Iscariot don't beat y'all to the punch. Bless your heart.
You're telling me. Not only that, but I had a wicked hard time trying to convince our usual runners like Celeste to step aside and let me come. Oh, the phone! Hey, Missy, why's an outsider like you know all about the church's dirty laundry, huh?
Well, they are an intelligence agency and a private military.
They both seem to have dialects from a remote region of the continent. Much like that one schoolmate of yours, Rean.
Becky, right. You'd think these two were competing, though, the way their accents get thicker around each other.
Well, we should probably cut the small talk for now. You three need to get going to Sector 2. Don't forget, you're being timed here. And that's not the only reason to get a move on.
What do you mean?
Oh, right. I forgot to mention it earlier, but...
There's another team running this trial at the same time as us, isn't there?
Really? Is that true?
Oh, Rean's pretty sharp, huh?
Got it in one. You gonna tell me you know all their names next or something?
No, all I can tell is their numbers. Also, that it seems like I haven't met any of them before. But I'm guessing the people I do know that we were supposed to meet here have been saved for the end. Is that right?
Wow, look at you.
You gotta be pulling my leg. Am I gonna have to update the parameters on you yet again?
Man alive.
Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised given that you're the junior disciple of Little Miss Silverblade.
Wait. Junior disciple? When did that happen?
Anyway, it's just like you said. You're Team Y and the others are Team X. We'll be comparing your scores, so you'd better get off your butts and start moving.
All right, got it. You heard her. Let's go, you two.
Right. We're gonna leave those Xers in our dust.
Beginning our advance on Sector 2.
Okay.
You have to admit, this is incredible. These might be actual jungle ruins they've replicated.
Even the Foundation has been studying projection technology. But this is on a completely different level.
Save the admiration. We've got work to do.
Numerous foes. Caution advised.
Let us begin. Charge attack at the ready.
That's our cue to shut
What
it
a
up.
reception we have.
Staggered.
Okay.
There! Crimson Leaf Blade! Counting on you, Altina!
Okay.
Use an art they're weak against. There!
Gotta like the new voice that they chose for Reen here, though.
Incoming!
Since Reen is an adult this time.
That's enough!
On for the road.
Take charge, Kevin!
One more!
You want to see what I can really do?
There you go. Job well done, Kevin.
Okay, let's see here.
Watch yourself. There's a lot of them.
Initiating combat mode.
Charge attack at the ready. Quite a reception we have.
Okay.
Supporting!
There! Crimson Leaf Blade! Take charge, Kevin!
Okay.
Incoming!
Take it away!
Alright.
Yeah, yeah!
On for the road.
Status. All green.
Hoo-wee! That's one for the books.
Okay. Hold on, guys. Not there. I need a break to use the bathroom and to get a drink. So I'm gonna do that. You guys do whatever you need to do. But if you want something to do, be sure to check out today's question of the day. If you don't see it, the command in the title of the stream while I'm live should bring it up, and I will check on those answers when I get back. With that, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let me check on chat before we continue on, though. Okay. Doesn't look like I missed anything there. What about over here? So far, it seems like the stream has been staying stable. Nothing there. Alright. Looks like we're good. It's time to continue on. My game sound is pretty stable too here. Which is a good thing. Alright. There we go. Okay. Man alive. See, looks like quite a few of them. They're stone golems too, so they'll be tougher to take down with physical attacks. In that case, quick arts prove effective. Remain on guard. Hey, why not bust out the Zoc here too? We can wipe them out before they even got a chance to hit back. Deadly strikes cannot be dodged. Okay.
Numerous foes. Caution advised.
Burn away next. All right, let's rip.
Quite a reception we have.
Okay.
Now, cut through.
Unforgivable.
Okay.
Go at it full force.
So, we'll do that.
Drive.
Can't run from me.
Kablam! I'm up.
Okay.
Don't jump the gun, yeah?
Okay, let's see here.
Let us proceed with care.
Roll them down. 6-fold gales! Counting on you, Altina.
Okay, so Earth and such, huh?
Starting drive.
Okay.
Let's charge in all at once.
Oh, adios.
Buck up, pal.
I'm in your debt. Stream 4.
Take it away!
Sorry, gotta rest your souls. Job well done.
It's hard to tell where the room ends, even with the giant structures.
There's a breeze going through too. I think I can hear an echo. So there must be a wall around here somewhere.
A mighty foe. Remain on guard.
Okay.
Secret technique. 6-fold gales! Counting on you, Altina.
Okay.
Give it your best shot.
Okay, so everyone's covered.
Remedy-san!
Thanks, Saeed.
Kevin!
Okay.
This'll leave a mark. Suck it!
That's enough.
Okay.
I'll get you for that.
Kinda dumb that I can't use Miss Craft right now. But oh well.
Lend me your ears. La 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 la.
Thanks, Saeed.
That's enough. Roll them down. 6 rolled gales! Take charge, Kevin.
Okay.
Floored him.
Incoming.
You're up, Rain.
Okay.
One for the road.
Counting on you, Altina.
Yeah, there.
One for the road.
Kevin! Incoming.
There we go.
You want to see what I can really do? There you go.
You're most helpful, Kevin.
That chest looks promising.
Okay. Okay.
All right, let's rip.
COC activate.
Charge attack. At ready.
All together now.
Okay.
Secret technique. 6 rolled gales. Take charge, Kevin.
Okay.
Go at it full force.
Let's see, so 300 there. So you're next.
One more.
There we go.
Yeah, there.
One for the road. Ouch!
I'll get you for that.
Okay.
One more.
Cuts. That'll do it.
I'm still
Okay.
in my growing phase.
Seems about right.
Alright.
Let us begin. Charge attack. At the ready.
Another. The advantage is ours. No time for standing around.
That was aces, Rain.
Numerous foes. Caution advised.
All right, let's rip.
Ah. Bagel sounds like a good breakfast there.
Reception we have.
Now, cut through! Counting on you, Altina.
Okay, this one.
One for the road.
Kevin!
Okay.
Kevin!
You want to see what I can really do? There you go.
You are most helpful, Kevin.
That chest looks promising.
Okay, impede, huh? Let's see who I can deal with here.
We earned it.
Okay.
Leave the adjustments to me.
Okay.
Shifting to maintenance mode. You may leave this to me.
Leave the adjustments to me.
Okay, so Kevin gets that. That's good.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Let's at least put in
Leave the adjustments to me.
on there. Okay. Let's give him MP for now. I had a brownie for breakfast myself, so still bagel sounds like a good breakfast.
All right, let's rip.
Charge attack. At the ready.
This guy earns this. The advantage is ours.
That's the power of the 8 leaves. That was aces ringing.
There!
Finally. Woodland Dragon, aw man, that's another nasty looking beastie. Yeah, but it will make for an excellent opportunity to test the X-Chain function. Alright, that's an upgraded version of the old Arcus unit's tactical links. Let's give it a try and just and see just what it can do. Okay. So,
Give it your best shot.
you have no weakness.
There! Crimson Leaf Blade! You're down!
Okay. An enemy whose stun gauge reaches 100% will not be able to act. Form a special dual attack on stunned enemies. Okay. So shard boost, and then normal and that. Okay. Now I can finally do that.
Give it your best shot. It's yours.
Reenact. Activate. Fire. They're stunned. Green.
Got it!
There we go.
Kevin.
Okay.
Go at it full force.
Go right ahead.
This'll do the trick. May your soul find rest.
That's enough!
Now, can I do that? No, I can't do it yet.
Give it your best shot.
Let's charge it all at once. Go right ahead.
Roll them down! 6 roll down! You're down! Take my lead!
Understood.
Take charge, Kevin!
Okay.
Let's charge it all at once.
Caught out!
Wow, that X-Chain has some serious kick to it. I agree, it's much more responsive and flexible to use. Yeah. Then the tactical link too. Okay. The activation conditions are quite straightforward and we should make use of it.
Hey, look at y'all go! You're doing even better than I expected. This is around the halfway point. The other team's flying by, but you seem to be keeping pace.
Well, yeah. As long as they got that guy, of course all this is gonna be a piece of cake for them.
Perhaps he's the one I was told about back at the intelligence division.
I see. So he was the one we were chasing after back during the Civil War.
Oh, wait. So does all that mean that the reason you called us here has something to do with Team Y? I still don't get why there are so many members of the church here, though.
Ah, impressive insight.
Yep, she's really grown a lot over the past few months. Let's table that for now, yeah? It'd be a shame if we fell behind. So what do you say we pick up the pace?
Agreed.
Yeah, let's get back to it.
Gotta do something.
Here goes!
I go.
Here goes!
Okay, let's see here. We should have may had a stronger hill though. Okay, there we go. Cover.
Fine respite.
Okay. We save here. Not planning on quitting yet, but good opportunity to save all the same.
Okay, let's take a quick pit stop.
Keep your distance as you attack. Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Okay. Let's see here.
Time to go all out!
Show them what you got.
I'll dice you up! Let's clinch it!
I'm on it!
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
May your successes continue, Van.
Okay.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Beginning combat!
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Take this!
Okay.
Counting on you, Master.
Okay.
Yes, Master. Nice. Moving on up.
I'm not done yet!
Okay. He may allow a nearby ally to counterattack with SCM charge and then press it. Okay.
Let's get this rolling. Snooze, you lose.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Wide open.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You kick butt, man!
Like, this tutorial mode is nice for the new players and speeding us up on what's new, but come on, just let
Oh, hey.
those of us that play the others do our normal tactics too, and just let us decide when to use them. Okay, prevents freeze.
Looks like the forest goes on forever.
Let's find our way out of here before we lose track.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Show me what you got.
I'll dice you up! Follow up!
I'm on it.
Counting on you, Master!
Make some noise!
Sucker!
Now, Fairy!
A boost would work here.
Assisting!
Here's Guardian Blade. Step up. Praise Arusha and the Flames.
Well done, Fairy. Gift from above, perhaps.
Okay.
Attack arts alert. Commencing battle. Proceed with caution.
Gotcha! Take them! Take this!
Outstanding skill.
Take that! There!
Come on.
Counting on you, Master!
Okay.
Shred their weak spot with an art!
Go all in on him!
Okay.
Shred their...
Sucker!
Shut up!
Here goes!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Time to go all out.
There! They're stunned!
I go.
Okay.
Make some noise!
Yes, Master!
A satisfying fight.
I owe you a ton, Bearguard.
Okay. Another thing, huh? Please let me use my S-Class now. First a dragon, now this. A Fate Spinner, make no mistake, this is a tough enemy. Sure, but we're tougher. Time for some advanced Zoc use. Let's see what this can do.
Shard boosting to max. I'm taking this thing down with ZOC!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Okay, pressing it twice will activate Zoc. This will allow characters who activated it to take 2 consecutive turns. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay.
I'll dice you up! Here goes!
Time to close in.
Over here! All for you!
Okay, but now I can use Zoc without it. Press R2 with a directional button to trigger an S-Break. This will immediately activate S-Crafts regardless of turn order. Finally! Okay, it says R2, but oh well.
You're finished! Ignis! Rampage!
Boost gauge limit broken.
Triggering an S-Craft grants an additional boost gauge. The more boost gauge you accumulate, the more S-Crafts you can trigger. Okay.
It's not over! Yippee! A la hell! I'm crushed now! Bear guard!
Okay. Alright, so do you...
Or nothing.
There we go.
The boost gauge limit.
Brace yourself. And alive! Right!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Finally, we get our S-Brakes. So that's what Zot can do when you combine it with Shard Boost. Pretty wild stuff. Yeah, if we use it just right, it'll be a huge asset. I'm very impressed with both of your performances. It would seem the other side is performing as well as expected too. They're all improving at a remarkable rate, him included.
Probably about time we got back to it. Oh, hey, Altina. Might be a bit late in the game for me to say so, but that weapon of yours really is something, huh?
Yes, I suppose it is. It's called a shield caliber. As you may already be aware, I am synced with a combat shell by the name of Clown Soleus. Using the Foundation's technology, it has been fixed into this current form as a bladed shield.
Whoa! It can talk?
It's still classified tech at Thor, so if you could keep it a secret for the time being, we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure thing. I gotta say, though, you Thor's folk are just one surprise after another. Starting to get a little jelly of that old so-and-so Gaius.
Come to think of it, there was a sister with Kevin back during the princess wedding. His squire, I assume?
Yeah, I know who they're talking about, I just can't remember her name either. Like, she was the sister of... the person that took Kevin in and gave him a stigma, or at least helped, or died by a stigma.
I wonder where she is now. Are they just on separate assignments?
All right. Miss Marduk said we're about halfway, so let's get our butts in gear and blow through the rest.
Right. Let's go.
I've already finished analyzing the threats we'll face ahead. We'll just need to deal with them one by one as we advance.
Okay, Rain's group can now use S-Graphs. Okay. Now we can use S-Graphs, at least.
Charge attack at the ready. Quite a reception we have.
Staggered.
Alright.
CUC activate.
Life and death ever flowing.
None can impede my Tachi's course. Purge, rush! Rage, soar, gleam! Ashen slash. Luminous flux!
Boost gauge expanded.
No time for standing around.
Job well done.
There we go. Now things have become a lot more enjoyable.
There!
That chest looks promising.
Okay, step down prevention, huh?
Ready at will.
All right, let's rip.
Son, down now. Strike all at once is ours.
Okay, do that.
Don't worry, I'll protect you. Multiplex shard barrier, engage! Vivid Calendula! Limiter removed!
Nice.
Seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Ah, so it's this one, huh?
Down my enemies. Fly, holy spears of space.
In the game where you could originally play him from, you could like nullify
You want to see what I can really
damage for a while.
Job well done, Kevin.
And that was one that he got later that he got.
Threat levels high. Be on guard.
Charge attack at the ready.
The fight is on.
Okay.
Let us proceed with care.
Roll them down. Six-fold gales! They're down. Take charge, Kevin.
Let's charge in all support.
This'll leave a mark. Suck it! Tag along!
Understood. Incoming.
Take it away!
Okay.
Go at it full force.
Help me, Consulis.
Okay, nobody can do anything yet.
That's enough.
Okay.
Now's the time to boost.
Let us proceed with care.
Let's see.
Prepare.
Now, cut through! Take charge, Kevin.
Okay.
Go at it full force.
This'll do it. May your soul find rest!
Unforgivable.
Okay.
Help me, Consulis. Remedy song.
I see.
Ring.
Now's the time to boost.
Okay, so can't get that way. There we go.
Secret technique. Six-fold gales! Take charge, Kevin.
Incoming.
That's enough.
Now's the time to boost.
Okay.
Secret technique. Six-fold gales! Nice. That'll do it.
I'm still in my growing phase.
Okay.
Racking up those macho points, am I right? Looks like we're almost to the finish line.
Feels like the presence is on the other side of getting closer.
We more or less finished at the same time. Yes, you do suppose they are.
Yikes. It's a whole mess of goodness.
They're down.
Okay. Okay.
Now's the time to boost.
There! Crimson Leaf Blade! Kevin, I'm all over it. Here! No time for standing around.
That was aces, Reen.
Okay.
Oh, nice spot to park ourselves a bit.
Cover.
What is new?
And we, of course, save it because this is a good place to save, not because I'm done. Let's keep pushing forward. To man, heading for the next checkpoint.
Watch out for ranged attacks! Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Activating shards! Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Okay.
Close in. Assisting.
Over here! All for you! Nice! That went great!
May your successes continue, Van.
Warning! New level threat detected! Show us what you're really capable of!
Stay calm and work through it. You snooze, you lose. They're down!
Okay.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand! Show them what you got!
Take back, Master!
Fine.
Sucker! Take it home, Fairy!
A boost would work here.
Okay, even though it won't give us anything.
Praise Arusha and the flame.
Nice hustle, Fairy.
Enemy mob. Wanna clear 'em out?
There are so many of them! Look out!
Okay.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand! Time to go all out! Attack their weakness with an art! Show them what you got!
I'll dice you up! Take it home, Fairy! Have some more!
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
Well done.
Oh, hey, a treasure chest.
Okay, prevents death blow. Okay. Okay. So this is the only place we have been.
Confirming the rendezvous point.
Did they really time it out perfectly?
Let us face them head on.
Use a
Okay.
shard boost to get the upper hand! Activating skills!
Time for the main event.
Vandalize! Raid!
Boost gauge
Take it home,
splitter
Fairy.
unlocked!
Activating spell.
It's the end of the line. You're finished. Ignis. Rampage.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Or nothing. Heaven, earth, yin, yang, cosmos, shout. Howling ruin, universal impact.
Blew the roof off the boost gate!
A satisfying fight.
I owe you a ton, Bearguard.
Okay.
Looks like we can rest here.
Cover.
Fine respite.
Like I said, we save what we can.
Good stuff. Shock one up. Shock one up.
Okay. Save here. So we're gonna be having a battle. Kinda not hard to see that coming.
So it was you, no good priest. I knew it.
Sup, Arkwright? Your master told me you'd be here. Master Bearguard! Good to see you in person. Been half a year or so since we were actually in the same room, huh?
That's right. Ain't kept me abreast of what's been going on. I was surprised to hear you volunteered for the job, though. No, on second thought, maybe I should have expected it.
Don't read too much into it.
So he was Bearguard's old teammate? And you know him too, right, Van?
Yeah, we met when we were working behind the scenes 3 years ago to stop the war. Dingo introduced us.
Whoa, for real?
I heard what all happened with him. But we can talk more about that later.
Right. This is the first time we're meeting, huh? Doesn't really feel like it, given all that I've heard from Miss Herschel and Clausel.
Now I remember who she is. It's Clausel, that's who. Altina kind of reminds me of. I know she's got her own design and the face isn't exactly like Fee's, but if it wasn't for the face and her get up there, I would have mistaken her easily.
Name's Van Arkwright. I work as a Spriggan in Calvert. This is one of my assistants, Farida Al-Fayed.
It's a pleasure to meet you. So this is that famous Ashen Chevalier guy.
Pleasure's all mine, Miss Al-Fayed. I'm an instructor from Thor's military academy in the Erebonian Empire, Reen Schwarzer. And this is Altina Orion. She's a member of the Thor Strategic Research Lab.
Nice to meet you. I am also affiliated with the Epstein Foundation branch in the Empire.
Ah, so you must be serving as a go-between for that tech union I've been hearing so much about, huh?
Huh? Why do you...
Hold on, guys. I want to check this battery. Yep, looks like I need to charge this one too. So be right back. Shouldn't take too long. So I'm not going to use a BRB. Alright, it's been a while since I had to use all 3 controllers. Oh man. This is definitely not good here. Hold on. Should have checked on controller 3 before I did this stream, but oh well. I don't usually pull this out because I don't have to worry so much about this kind of thing happening. But oh well.
It seems you're even more in touch with what's going on behind the scenes than Fee described.
I've just got a nose for things, that's all. You can count me surprised that a big, shiny war hero like yourself is joining in on Marduk's secret training here, though.
These cutting-edge advances in hollow and shard technologies are something I'll have to face sooner or later. I'm here simply because I want to keep up with these new advances. Both as an instructor and for my own personal training.
Well, look at you. Come to think of it, Master, haven't you met him before through your youngest disciple?
Not face to face, unfortunately. Although I did leave him a letter during the Erebonian Civil War.
Ah, so they're referencing that quest, huh?
Bernard Zeman, though I went by a different name back then. Still, it's a pleasure, Reed.
No, the pleasure's all mine. Thank you for all you've done for Gaius. From what I've heard, you even know my master. Is that right?
Yes, but let's save that for later. Hassan, Mirabelle, we've kept you waiting too long.
Oh, we're in no hurry. Take all the time you like to catch up.
Wait, what? Were you both here this whole time? As I said before, this technology is incredible.
You've got that right. I'm the one using it, and I can hardly believe it. Well, let's get back to business. Have all of you forgotten that this is supposed to be a practical trial? Well, any good trial needs a big final test to it, you hear?
Don't tell me.
Yes, we're gonna fight.
You mean a face-off between teams X and Y?
Again, it wasn't hard to predict that, but this will be exciting.
Consider that. But in the end, we decided to do something a bit different.
Oh, a bit different, huh?
With that, if you would please join us.
At once, sir.
Man, you chatterboxes sure took your sweet time.
Wait,
Changed your outfit?
Crow and Rosette?
So did Mirabelle, now that you mention it. Guessing it must be Marduk's summer uniform.
That's right. I thought a change of wardrobe would be perfect to coincide with this trial. I'm not especially bothered by changes in temperature, but a new look is refreshing in its own way.
Right? Come on, Mr. Solver. Tell her just how good she looks.
What? Yeah, you look great. Cool in both senses of the word.
Yeah, it looks lovely on you.
Thank you both. My apologies for making you wait even longer.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm the one who's butting in on your reunion. But hey, after we're done here, what do you say to joining me for a meal? Maybe even giving me your number?
Even though she's not a human?
Come on.
But yep. I'm with Altina and Reen on this one, at least through their expressions.
Consistent, if nothing else.
For real, though. Reen, Altina, it's good to see you two. Been since, what, late last year? And this is my first time meeting the rest of you. But we'll have plenty of time for meet and greets later. Why don't we get started on that big final test?
Let's see, I'm gonna move that there.
You know, the one where both X and Y team up against us.
I've also just finished a battle simulation using the new shard functions. I'm eager to test out these newly acquired capabilities in a more, shall we say, authentic capacity.
What? I suppose it really has been a while. It seems he upgraded to a new weapon since we last saw him.
Well, we're no different there. That aside, considering the number of people...
Yeah, either Kasum is gonna be joining them, or...
We lost an ally, huh?
This time I'll be evaluating your progress from this side of the battlefield. Particularly you, Van. I want to experience firsthand just how much you've improved in your martial skills.
Saw this coming a Selge away.
I'll give it my all!
This will also serve as my way of properly greeting the young Divine Blade. And as for you, Kevin, Ein told me to make sure you didn't have an easy time.
Oh, come on! Why she gotta single me out like that? Well, that's the way it's gonna be. So, you two planning to join in, or you gonna just skulk around in the back?
Impressive, Fifth Dominion. You're even better than the rumors say.
Very impressive. I even had us wrapped up in 2 whole layers of shard camo.
Whoa, so... Is she here, Altina's sister? Rufus, huh?
Wait, you're here?
No way. And you...
Lapis?
Oh, Lapis, huh?
Hello, Fairy. Good to see you again too, Altina. This is the first time we've met since my new body, though, right? Well, how do I look?
Wow, you look great! You're way different from the photo I saw before, though.
Meister Jorg must have crafted a new body for you, didn't he? That's right. I'm still breaking it in, though. It's been a while, Van and Bearguard. But it feels like forever since I saw you, Reen.
I know what you mean. It's been nearly 2 whole years. I almost didn't recognize you at first, Lapis.
Man, what is with all of our social networks? So, we're looking at a 5-on-5 then? This the something a bit different you decided on?
Yes. And though the teams are now even, you should know we've calculated your odds of winning at about 30%. But I'm certainly hoping to see you beat those odds.
Just watch. You too, Master. I'm gonna be going all out here.
Me too! Get ready for me, Reset!
Certainly. I'll be giving it my all as well.
Ho ho ho! That's the spirit. Just how you young folks should be.
Well then, looks like it's time for us to butt heads yet again, Reen.
Just what I want. I hope you haven't lost your edge.
This will be a good opportunity to fully test Clown Soleus' new mode.
Yeesh. I didn't think everyone was gonna get so worked up here.
It's fine for people like us to get the blood pumping every once in a while, wouldn't you say?
Hey now, don't go and lump me in with the likes of you.
Yeah, checks out you'd object to being tossed in with him.
Indeed. After all, Rufus is quite the villain.
So he still definitely is using Rufus.
Thought I recognized the voice. Nice to meet you in person, boss. Are Swin and Nadia off somewhere?
Yes, they went back home for a bit. Thank you for looking after them while they were in Calvert, Mr. Arkwright. And you, Reen. It's hard to believe 2 years have flown by already. You're 23 now, yes? You look different. More confident.
Thanks. I'm happy to say that you seem the same as ever. Let's talk more later. Right now, I'm looking forward to facing you. I can tell that each and every one of our opponents are experts. If we want any hope of winning, we'll have to work together, Mr. Arkwright.
Got it. Fairy, no good priest,
Let's give him hell. Ready to get this thing started.
I've completed shard integration with the Zypha. We're ready for combat.
Then, at long last, let the battle begin.
Defeat all enemies is the important one, and we get an extra for defeating them in extra turns. Okay.
Chance to show off what I can do with the new shard functions.
Well then, I hope you prove a suitable challenger, Miss Alpha.
And alive! Ray!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Okay, Blitz is activated when it appears as an AT bonus. With the Blitz chain, an extra party member can join in to attack. Like targets with an additional hit, it can be activated by a normal attack. Okay.
This is Blitz. Its utility is incredible.
Gives us plenty of options, that's for sure. Thanks for the assist, Heather.
You should be thanking the Zypha.
Don't worry, I'll protect you. Multiplex shard barrier, engage! Vivid Calendula! Go right ahead! Removed! Flames, give me power! You're finished! Bigness, rampage!
Boost gauge limit broken.
Okay. So everyone's used it.
None can impede my Tachi's course. Purge, rush! Rage! Soar! Gleam! Ashen slash! Luminous flux!
Boost gauge expanded.
Okay, certain enemies have the ability to perform ice breaks during battle. Be prepared for the unexpected damage and be sure to make good use of Zakunes commands to counter. Okay.
Full throttle! Let it rip!
Sweet dreams.
You've got a fire in your eyes, Van. More so than you did last time.
I'd say the same to you, Master.
Mr. Arkwright, Miss Alphayed, I'd expect no less from you.
I only learned how to be so good at using these shard functions by watching you.
Wow, you two got even stronger when I wasn't looking.
Reed and I become more powerful every day. Come on, Rufus! Pull yourself together!
I've no intention of quitting, thank you.
Watch closely. Accelerating!
7 turns, huh?
It's over! Infinity Seeker!
Fracture! Dream Breaker!
Some characters will use anti-shard commands. These will override the party's shard commands, so be careful. You can override in return, but doing so will consume an boost gauge.
My cue. Bleed through!
My sincere thanks.
Here I come. Cosmos! Howling ruin! Universal impact!
That's enough!
Okay, swap out team members with L2 and X. The toggles to do that. Okay.
Pull out all the stuff! Life and death, ever flowing. None can impede my Tachi's course. Purge, rush! Rage! Soar! Gleam! Slash and slash. Luminous flux!
Boost gauge expanded.
Perhaps it's time I retreated.
Okay, I'm calling it here.
My chance!
Okay.
Time to go all out. Let's charge it all at once.
Okay.
Over here! All for you!
We need spare them nothing. Follow behind me.
You won't get away with this.
Okay.
Keep your focus. Pull out all the stops.
Okay.
Here's the headline. Oh, it's showtime, baby. Let's see how I measure up against the great roaring lion.
I look forward to seeing how you've grown, man.
My, this should prove interesting to see.
Adios above.
There!
I need that. Here's the support. Go for it.
Seal of mine, shining from the abyss. By your glow, strike down my enemies. Fly, holy spears of space.
Brilliantly done.
My. It would seem I've grown a bit rusty.
That's how it goes.
I've leveled up.
Nice. Ooh, and I got the bonus.
I ain't showing any mercy. You're getting the full course.
Battle over. The winner, XY team. That was way too close.
Agreed. But still, we managed to do it.
Sheesh. Didn't think I'd need to pull even that move out of my sleeve.
Ah, damn it. I guess I screwed around a bit too much.
As did I. Perhaps I need to go retrain myself from the basics.
Ha! If they've got someone like you talking that way, it's proof just how much these young ones have grown.
Incredible! You really beat Rufus and the others. Fairy, Altina, and Rosette too. You all did great.
Lapis and Rosette, the two of you gave some amazing shard support.
Agreed. You both seem to be able to bring out the full potential of the 6th generation orbments.
Both of you performed excellently as well. Your armament's new mode was very impressive, Miss Orion.
Well, well. I just witnessed a most remarkable battle.
Ugh, figures he'd show up now.
This guy.
The new shard function shows promise, and the test of Miss Lapis's new body that Meister Jorg requested has gone excellently too. As our way of thanks for your participation, we've prepared a banquet for you all. I do hope you'll attend and enjoy yourselves.
About 3 months ago, April 15, 1209. 15th, 1209. The day after the RMA's Academy Festival. Calvard Republic's presidential office made a worldwide announcement of a startling plan.
For the past 2.5 years, we've been preparing. Slowly and surely, behind the scenes. And now, it brings me great pride to announce an initiative that will blaze a trail to the future of not just Calvard, but all Zemuria. This bold new plan will be known as Project Startaker. What lies beyond the sky is the last great frontier for mankind, a threshold none in all recorded history have been able to cross. Yet we will extend our reach past the atmosphere and leave behind a satellite that will help us realize manned spaceflight. As many of you may know, for over a century, a mysterious phenomenon has been slowly reducing Zemuria's eastern reaches to a wasteland. It has been theorized that observing the affected areas from the proper vantage point could provide valuable clues to a solution. Further, the benefits of a communication satellite are unmistakable, particularly in terms of expanding the Orbital Net's video capabilities. Make no mistake, this will usher in an era of innovation in economics and industry, the likes of which we've not seen since the Orbital Revolution.
Though initially incredulous at the idea, many listeners found themselves drawn in by the president's explanation. Despite the Republic's strength, the current age was one of uncertainty, and the thought of forging a path forward resonated deeply with many. And then, as proof of his bold initiative, the president unveiled an incredible new facility to the world.
Deep within the Ishgal Mountains, in the southern reaches of central Zemuria, it is here, in the area once known as Konlon, that we've built a launch site for our rockets in a secluded basin. I present to you Zeku Space Base. The stage upon which we will reach the stars and home of our newly established aerospace force.
Kind of funny that they call it Aerospace Force. So it reminds me of the real life Space Force. The man selected to lead the operation was General Daryl Haring. Let's see, can't really see his designation there, like we know he's a general, but not too sure how high up he is. As head of the Republic's military forces, further details on Project Startaker would come directly from him. So he's probably the general then, depending on how they do it.
The first phase will involve the launch of a communication and observation satellite via the orbital rocket, Independence 2. With the satellite in orbit, the second phase will see us launch a dummy unit in order to confirm pilot safety for a proposed manned spaceflight. If the results from the dummy unit meet expectations, we will move to our final phase and launch a rocket containing the first astronaut.
Our candidate for this historic first manned flight is an ace pilot from the Calvardian Air Force, recipient of the Winged Silver Star Medal for her valor in the war, Major Emilia Haring.
Hello, I am Major Emilia Haring of the Aerospace Force. Being chosen for this role is the greatest honor of my life. And it'll be a heck of a lot more fun than war.
Why do I feel like she'll be like Sarah now?
setting aside the necessity of national defense, I'm in agreement that it's much better to look to the future than to conflict. A goal this ambitious would typically be expected to take upwards of half a year, but you have my word that we'll do it in only 4 months. The initial satellite launch will occur 1 month from now. People of Calvert, no, of all Zemuria, let us reach out and grasp this continent's future together!
Major Haring, she's amazing.
Going to space?
Only President
The
Graham
presidential
did
office
something
will
like
release
this.
more info on the space program at a later date.
So this is what my father has been working on behind the scenes.
I know they said it was going to be a big announcement, but I never could have seen that coming.
Space? You can even go all the way up there?
Yep.
It shouldn't be completely impossible, but it'd take some major technological breakthroughs.
Why is putting a satellite up there such a big deal? Doesn't Marduk have a bunch in orbit already?
That is a good question there, Aaron. We don't know too much about Marduk, or haven't, but if they've got satellites up there already, that's pretty much a good question.
Yes, but all of those are low-altitude models that function within the atmosphere.
Ah.
For one to be set in orbit outside of the atmosphere would indeed be a historic feat.
Right. And this explains why Ikaruga had the eastern mountain range sealed off.
So in the end, those cagey bastards were hired by the president to keep things under wraps. What are the odds this whole thing turns into a huge pain in the ass?
Damn near 100%. A huge national project, even bigger than the Zypha, announced out of nowhere? Ridiculous amounts of Mira and info are gonna be swirling around this thing. Both the public and underworld will be thrown for a loop. Swin and Nadia might be gone for now, but I got word from Master that he'll be back soon. Till then, we'll just have to handle all the 4 SPGs that are gonna come our way with our current group.
Got it.
I'll work on upgrading the orbital connection then. Oh, but aren't things going to get busy for you at school again, Agnes?
Well, a little, yes. We've decided that Albert will be our candidate for the student council election. So I'll have to help out with that a bit every so often, but I intend to spend as much time here as I'm able.
I'll also pitch in when I can. Though it seems like I'll be busy with a few things in Liberl and some other places.
I'll monitor any information coming in from Marduk as best I'm able.
That'll be a big help, thanks. Betting there'll be plenty involved with this whole space operation, just like Ikaruga. Speaking of, Renee's not gonna give me anything, but I might be able to get something from the guild through Elaine.
Hey, don't forget about me! I've got plenty of time to help now that we've finished the shoot.
That announcement was a big surprise, but I'm glad I can work with everyone like this again. This means I'll need to pay attention to news about the Genesis, and whatever Dad is planning, though. Huh?
Agnes? Is everything okay?
It is kind of weird because I thought we got the 8 Genesis.
Oh, yes, I'm fine. I was just thinking that I'll have to really give it my all from here on. Oh, right. Hey, Fairy, before things get too busy, how about we go and look at some new clothes together?
For real? I'd love to!
I really want to go too, but I couldn't possibly say it out loud.
What are you getting all red in the face for? I'll come along too, so no need to be shy about it.
In that case, as the resident movie star, I'll coach you all in the latest fashions.
Oh my gosh. It's nice of her, but I'm like, come on, latest fashions aren't always that practical.
What am I gonna do with you all?
It seems like things are about to become quite lively around here.
And as the next month passed, and the season changed, the news was dominated by daily updates related to the space program. Working alongside the guild, Van and his group took care of a number of incidents that would otherwise have slipped through the cracks. And with May's arrival came the student council election at RMA's Academy, and the selection of its new president. The very next day, the space program's first phase commenced. This again, huh? Hopefully we get a new angle. Yep. Prometheus 4, huh? Interesting name that it shows there. As the days went on, the other members of the group made their return to the office, the temporary members included. Van was even able to finally meet with his old friends and catch up, enjoying a relaxing conversation for the first time in a long while. By June, however, the three had lost contact once again, and the number of 4SPGs skyrocketed. With the help of all his assistants and the already busy Agnes and Renee, already business Agnes and Ren, he was finally able to catch a breath by the end of the month. It was at that time that Brigard had to leave Edith once again on business. Then 3 days after his departure, three members of the group got a call out of nowhere inviting them to participate in live combat trial at Marduk HQ in Overhead State. Hamilton, huh? And so,
it really was a surprise. I had heard you accepted a contract with Marduk to test their new products, Crow. But I never expected to find that you had as well, Rufus.
Well, it's not like I'm an employee here or anything. I'm just a freelancer, so I'm in kind of the same boat as that Arkwright guy. But I was just as surprised to bump into Mr. Man in Black here. Turns out he signed on at about the same time as me.
The last I had heard, your group was traveling all over the continent, using the Republic as a base. Is that right?
Alas, I couldn't exactly waltz back into Erebonian, now could I? So, we've been traveling around the Republic, the northern countries, the Free Cities, and the Central Eastern countries. And once Meister Jorg joined up with Marduk, we were able to make a connection here through him.
And it's thanks to that I was able to upgrade to a new body. This body really is a technological masterpiece. It can even let me get drunk.
Oh my gosh, why would you want that, Lapis? Because you saying that makes me feel like I don't want to be around you if you're gonna drink alcohol. Not because drinking alcohol is a problem, but if you are looking to get drunk, then you're not gonna be safe to be around.
That certainly is amazing, but, isn't it a bit too early for you to start drinking?
Agreed. I think that should wait until you're a grown-up. Let's say about the same time Nadia's old enough to drink.
Well, I guess it's okay if it's the same as Nadia.
Sheesh. You may look a bit bigger, but you haven't changed much at all on the inside.
Speaking of Swin and Nadia, you mentioned they'd returned home?
Right. The two of them are originally from Remiferia. Though, it's a shame neither has any family left there to visit.
Still, running into a divine blade and 2 church members here is one thing. But I sure didn't wake up this morning thinking I'd be meeting both C the First and C the Second over there.
Agreed. Both of those gentlemen were at the center of great upheavals in the Empire and Crossbell only a handful of years ago. Not only that, but it's clear that they each have top-level combat potential.
You know, between them and Mr. Spriggan here, our Duke really went out of its way to go after the cream of the crop when it comes to shady dudes.
Lumping me in with them, huh? Well, I can't even really argue against that.
Oh, don't even worry about it. They're all just external contractors. It's not like they're official Marduk employees or anything. Besides, we've all got some skeletons in our closets, right? Guys like them understand a little give and take better than most.
Here at Marduk, fairness is a core policy. In addition, by cultivating working relationships with such individuals, we build a more robust crisis management network. In fact, our technical cooperation with the Septian Church is born of this same philosophy.
Suppose I won't reject such a stance out of hand.
Yeah, if us church folk are making use of hollow and shard technology, then we indirectly benefit from it too.
But Kasim, that can't be the only reason for today's test and all the other stuff you're doing, can it?
Right. You've gone through your adornment ceremony. So tell me then, Farida, how do you see all this?
I still haven't learned enough about the latest technology or political stuff, but as an honorary substitute priestess of the Kruga, I'm slowly learning how to see the big picture a bit better. Like that big announcement the Republic made back in April, for example. Since then, it's become a great flame, fed by the breath of many and causing a strong updraft. And many people, both good and bad, are looking to ride this draft upwards. So the reason you called us here for this test should have something to do with all that, shouldn't it?
Fairy, you're really something else.
Wowee. You're one of the Kruga, is that right?
Seems like our young girl grew up while I was away.
Well, she's the one with the most potential to grow, after all.
Indeed. Watching her do so has been a treat.
Don't forget those thoughts and feelings. They are, more than anything else, the most important quality for a priestess. They may even help you find your own way in the tumultuous draft to come.
Huh?
My apologies for making you wait, everyone. It may not be much, but I've prepared a humble repast for you to show my gratitude for your continued friendship. We have available handmade finger foods, sandwiches, first flush tea, as well as freshly roasted coffee. We also have a selection of sweets from all over the world, starting with dried fruits from Vallis. Please enjoy.
No freaking way! They even got stuff from that famous place in Le Mans!
Hooray! I'm just going to have to try them all.
I've come to expect such passion for sweets from Lapis. But,
Let me guess. Mr. Spriggan's got a major sweet tooth, too.
He most definitely has a certain enthusiasm for desserts, yes.
He even started writing a sweets review blog on the net recently.
Yep, definitely a hardcore sweet tooth.
Come on, man. Ain't you supposed to be some back alley problem solver? Live up to the reputation a little.
Given that both of us have died before, I bet we have a fair bit in common. What do you say we get to know each other better?
I'm not worthy of your regard, but I would love to speak with you, Mr. Zeman.
Looks like things have calmed down for now. Best to get sniffing out some info. Might be crazy to let this chance slip by. Got folks from Thors, the ex-governor general of Crossbell, high-ranking church members, and Marduk too, of course. Still, probably best I keep things casual for the time being. Okay, so R2 and that will all filled. Okay. Let me see. This is kind of interesting here. They added a new thing. Let's see. Characters or locations with an event will have a marker on them. Red is required. Okay. Green is optional quests. Blue is a sub-event. And then the new one is a yellow. Okay. Okay. So let's at least save here so we don't have to go through all that.
Good stuff.
Other than that tutorial thing, I'm enjoying this. Sup at it already, huh? Hello there, Arkride. Lunch. Fine. Anything tasty? Oh, nice. It says it down there in parentheses what you meant. Find anything tasty? Word on the street that you're out to conquer the confectionery world, one sweet at a time. Not the way I would have phrased it, but sure. As for you, little lady, Nani and Swin weren't kidding when they said you could pack it away. Old man Eorg worked out a way to convert it all into dull and compatible energy, I'm told. Hold on, guys. It's getting close on time, so I want to see how things will go. I'm gonna look up a guide, not because I'm lost, just to see what things are like. Because if the chapter's going to end not long after this, I'll just let the chapter go. Okay, so we are in the prologue. Okay, go through that. Into our battle phases. Okay. So, there's that. Where's the fight that we had? Okay, that's the fight we had. Okay. All right. All right, so it looks like we don't have too long in the chapter, so regardless of how long this goes, I'm gonna get the chapter out of the way before I call it. Haha. It was a shock to us too, way back when, and her stomach's grown a few sizes since even. Almost makes you want to keep the feed coming just to see how much more she can wolf down. Here, Lapis. How's about another helping of roast chicken all slathered in gravy? Thank you. Oh, thank you. Moving on. It's good to officially meet Schwarzer Burhust. Then again, Clausel and Miss Herschel told me so many stories that this feels more like a reunion. That sounds about right. We've heard a few things here and there about you two. Though Crow has the edge on me there, given the near miss you had during that immigration incident. Yeah, no hard feelings, but I was doing some poking around in your business at the time. Figures you were skulking behind the curtain. Hard to think of you as just a stranger, especially with an MO like that. I'll take that as an honor. By the way, we're around the same age too, right? Not sure how much you've already caught on to my whole situation, but right now I run a freelance contracting office over in the free city of Talsum. You ever need extra hands? Just give me a ring, yeah? Be nice if the offer stands the other way around too. Well, fancy that. Most of the jobs you take must be bigger in scale than my usual fare. But sure, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong paving a two-way street with the original C, Erebonia's unsung hero. Unsung hero? Not sure how much use I'll be with whatever errands you and the not-so-unsung hero here have got going on, though. Sorry, but that's a card we'll have to keep close to our chests. Still, it'd be great to know we can rely on each other for help in the case something does come up. Not to mention, I believe we already have a certain acquaintance in common. He must be the junior disciple, well, she mentions. Well, I won't just out and name drop her, but you've got my condolences. And watch your step. One look at that sword play you showed off earlier and she'll drag you into a fight if that's the last thing she does. I'll keep that in mind. Though for all the improvements I've made, she seems to be climbing even higher. You two had a run-in at the start of last year, right? She must be some real serious business if this is your takeaway. The way things are set up this time around, we're probably in for a close brush, or even closer depending. And on that note, I've got a request for you, Arkride. Any chance you and the rest of your Lucian's crew can take Princess Silverblade in? Maybe keep a tight leash on her for a bit? Why are we getting Shizuna again? Are you nuts? We haven't even heard a peep from her for over 2 months now. And the last time was when she tried to make up for eating my limited edition cake with a half-assed replacement and a teehee whoopsie. Lunch Munch. The early summer exclusive sweet cherry one, you mean? I had a slice of it myself. It was simply adorable and outrageously scrumptious to boot. That was an inside job. Wait, weren't you still in shard form back then? He's got more layers to him than the stories suggest. Puns not intended. Yeah, plus a pal in CID. We should be on our toes about. Still, I think we can trust this one more or less. Alright, let's see here. Let's see what this guy has to say. I hope the food here is to your liking, Mr. Arkride. Bet it is. You guys got a great selection going on here. It's all carefully laid out so we won't get tired of eating the same sweets over and over again, even down to the drinks. I'm quite glad to see you are enjoying it. If you'd like, please take this as well. I had it brought from the capital. Alright. Oh, this morning's issue of the Tyrell Times, huh? Pretty thoughtful of you. The biggest PMC in Cimmeria. Hard to grasp the scale of an organization like this. Well, suppose I'll just enjoy myself for the time being. Alright. So, we'll do that. Oh, hey Arkride, making the rounds already? How admirable. This is indeed a prime opportunity to expand your horizons. Sigh, I'd say mine are broad enough, both front stage and back. But our wily host here has given me plenty of incentives with the crowd he's gathered. 2 Dominions, 1 active, 1 retired. The crew from Thor's. And to top it off, a certain big shot who shouldn't even exist anymore. Bit overkill for just a combat tech unveiling if you ask me. Aha, and you always the pointed critic, aren't we? As you're already aware, Marduk had the privilege of entering a technological alliance with the holy city of Arteria. Consequently, we are anticipating a great deal of collaboration on Zifa and shard technology, but not only them, but the Epstein Foundation as well. That is also how Father Kevin and Mr. Zeman here were procured to participate in today's tests. Nice way to spin it. Felt more to me like you had the Holy City and Foundation with their backs to the wall. I'm well aware that there's been an ulterior motive at play from the outset, but you have my gratitude for the occasion nonetheless. It's true that this is not entirely without an agenda, but I do hope you can consider it equitable for all involved. Marduk's mission statement calls for a proactive approach to publicly releasing our innovations, the AR technology from today included. Hand to heart, it flat out floored me. VR is impressive enough, but this is the sort of thing that blurs the boundaries of reality altogether. That is the very concept behind its development, actually. We already had a theoretical framework, but it was the 6th generation in Zypha standard that finally allowed us to bring it into fruition. Of course, the sheer skill of spatial mapping required limits its application into dedicated facilities such as this at present. That notwithstanding, when presented side by side with virtual reality, something of this nature is certain to make waves the world over. And given that both the church and the foundation have now been brought on, it leaves me very curious as to the project's end goal. Well, at the very least, I can assure you that our aims are nothing nefarious. Master's got intimidation down to an art. Ain't often someone can throw Thorndyke this far off balance. Yep, even now our commander and the rest of us, Gralsritter, can't hold a candle to him. On the flip side, I'd say the only person who could right now would be none other than her holiness. Oh yeah, and by that you mean... Yep, Nina. In any event, it's a shame you and Father Kevin brought a smaller turnout than initially anticipated, Mr. Arkwright. Granted, invitations were not extended to those members of your office whom appeared to have unavoidable business to attend to. But after all our painstaking efforts, I'd hoped to have more testers to astound with our newest combat and AR technology. So that's how it is. Agnes is busy with finals right now, while Catcher has his college credit requirements to deal with. Doubt Rosette would have offered that info, so he must have found out through some other means. Well, don't sweat it. Got a decent handle on all this now, so I'll give our team the rundown when we're back in the capital. Besides, any gaps I leave, Rosette and Master will be there to fill in. Master will be there to fill in. Indeed, Agnes and the others should take it. Like fish to water. Take to it like fish to water. On that note, I'm a bit surprised that you arrived by your lonesome, Kevin. Your other squires I can understand, but one would at least expect you to have brought Reyes along. So yeah, that's her name. About that, I'm guessing you probably already heard, Master. But over on the Arteria side of things... Alright, sharing time's over. This convo's on a need-to-know basis only. I pity that, though I do have a faint idea, courtesy of the grapevine. It's a bit galling, I must add, that our company wasn't tasked with incorporating the Zypha standard into your core systems. The ones the church keeps under top secret wraps, you mean? Probably about time with how outdated it must be. And Reyes, she's your childhood friend, right? The one whose thumb they say you're always under? Well, she did help him through thick and thin back when he caused his own troubles with the recluse cube. Cool it with the two-pronged attacks, will ya? Okay. Got a group here. Thought I dealt with this group, but maybe not. Mr. Arkwright. No, it's Lapis's group. Now I remember. Speak of the devil. Nod. Humboldt, the top dog of the Iron Bloods, considers me worthwhile gossip fodder. And you're Ryan, right? Can't say you two and Rosette seem like the likeliest of trios. As it happens, I've been in contact with Mr. Ryan over Marduk-related business for a short while now. This man and I have shared some correspondence and as well in regards to Miss Rosenberg's situation. As such, this seemed an opportune time to relay any further matters that pertain to them. You don't say. The two of us, on the other hand, already share personal ties. I owe my foundation of knowledge and basic sense to his instructions several years ago. How could I ever forget? But I must say, you've come to hardly even resemble the pawn that is the person you were back then. I appreciate you saying so. Pretty loaded thank you there. Guess I'll just keep my nose to myself, though. That's probably for the best. They were both ally and adversary throughout the war, after all. Anyway, nice to finally meet you in person instead of over comms for once, Rufus A. Kind of a pain to dance around the name, though. You mind if I just call you Albert when no one's looking? Do as you will, I doubt it would turn many heads these days. It's an honor to finally make the vaunted Spriggan's acquaintance. Especially after my limited range of activity in Edith. Feels backwards coming from an ex-big shot like yourself, but more importantly, you really came in clutch for my pal in his last moments. Get a chance to give him one final send-off was lucky enough, but bringing Marielle along to do the same was the cherry on the top. So even after accounting for Swin and Nadia's sitch, that still leaves me a debt I aim to pay you back for, Mr. Arkwright. I was merely repaying my own personal debt to the man. People do say that for one to, and so streetwise, you place an uncharacteristic emphasis on obligational duty. But even still, to have you so indirectly beholden to me is a tad discomforting. And here I could have sworn I was talking to the most shameless opportunist this side of Zemeria. One good turn deserves another, so feel free to call in a favor whenever it suits you. So long as it doesn't cross my boundaries, that is. I'm the kind of guy who's set in his ways. Duly noted. Evidently, we are more compatible than I gave us credit for. Much as I hate to admit it. Mr. Arkwright is surprisingly open-minded to deal with Rufus so freely. Those who do tend to wind up being cajoled into something or outright used for his benefit. Though I suppose those tendencies of his have changed somewhat ever since he met Lapis, Nadia, and Swin. Is that so? I'm not as familiar with Mr. Albert, but your assessment of Mr. Arkwright is certainly correct. This event of ours has gathered people from many walks, be it doors, the church, or otherwise. The opportunities we present in doing so may well prove more significant than the training itself. Okay, let's see here. Got at least one more group. Siblings and Marduk. As far as springing yourself into full body action at a moment's notice goes, I'll grant passing marks. It would appear that you've greatly refined your predictive eye over the course of your traineeship. You think so? All the help Van and Aaron gave, it must have paid off. I'm really starting to feel like my moves are 2 steps ahead of whatever my teammates are about to do. Even so, your grasp of the battlefield is in its entirety is less than optimal. You over-rely on the auras close by to inform your actions. To truly embody the essence of a Kruger warrior, you must draw in the flames of the war zone and channel them into a godly roar of lightning, a step which is yet beyond you. You're way too hard on me, Kasim. Like sister, like brother, always in combat mode. Can't they talk about something more, I don't know, party appropriate? That's just the Kruger way for you. They got more of a typical brother-sister relationship than you'd think, though, outside of combat or training. When the whole family was together at their last New Year's festival, Kasim doted on Fairy with a vengeance. And the way he'd been at their 2 little sibbies, like nothing I'd ever seen out of him before. I can't even picture it. You were at the village's New Year's festival, though, and not that I didn't have my hunches. Still, going to meet the boyfriend's parents at their holiday homecoming, you two must be pretty serious. But Marduk and the Kruger have a partnership, that's all. Some equipment got newly furnished and... nuts to this. No use pretending otherwise. We've been going steady for about 3 years now, so we figured it was about time to introduce me. Whoa, that long already? You're 2 years older than Rosette, right? Sure, that's still plenty young, but you sure as hell ain't a teenager anymore. Here you are, dating in the workplace, seizing the day on and off the clock. Man, what I wouldn't give. Listen, you. Perhaps you should prioritize your own private affairs before making sport of others. I don't mean to suggest putting the self above all else. But there are some fields in which a fulfilling personal life will directly impact one's performance. Your hollow style and Kunlun expertise, for instance, to say nothing of the 4 SPGs you undertake. Can't argue there. I'm pretty curious about that part of Van's life myself. Apparently he and Elaine used to go out when they were still in school. Get out of town. I heard he, she, and the Prez's 4-eye. They were an old posse together, but Wellity, ex-sweethearts with Beauty's blade. Now if that don't beat all. How about we go a little more in depth on your relationship statuses, Like say with Rosette. Oh my. Pardon my insolence, I've got no flings to speak of, so have pity. Ladies and gentlemen, we have prepared additional sweets and delicacies for your enjoyment. We'll bring them around shortly. Feel free to call us if we can be of service to you. Oh damn, that's from the Erebonian place. The one that caters to the Imperial family itself. Hold your horses, Van. Better wait till I've got a bit more room in the old stomach before I dig into those. Trying additional sweets will change the location of some characters and provide new topics of discussion. Alright, let's see here. They say this is the Empire's ultimate dessert. The Empress of Chocolate Cakes herself, the Atrante. Why, you certainly know your stuff. It was made fresh in the Empire just this morning and air delivered here. Shall I cut you a piece? Accepting a slice of territory will change the location of some characters and provide new topics of discussion. Get it.
That rich, decadent butter cake slathered in a smooth, lustrous ganache. I hear it's even been soaked in a sweet and deliciously tart apricot jam. I'm drooling just thinking about it. Can I get a piece? Wait, no, 2 pieces?
I'll take the entire cake!
What the crap?
Hello, Van. Doesn't this cake look exceptionally yummy? I'd love to be able to take it home and share it with Nutty and Swin. But it'll probably get eaten up here, huh? What a shame.
Oh my god.
Sir?
It's fine. You can give it to her.
Oh my.
I'll take it then. Wow, that cake Lapis had looked delicious! Can I get some too? Van?
I failed you, my Empress.
It'll be all right, sir. We have a second one ready in the back. I'll go prepare it.
Shortly thereafter, Van got a slice from the backup. After the maid brought out. Prize in hand, he took the time to slowly savor its rich, delicate sweetness. Lapis tried to get more, but he stopped her. Conversations are still flowing, and at this point, I kinda just want to grab coffee and put my feet up. But like I thought, there really is a lot going on here. Guess I ought to keep sniffing out leads. Okay. I see, so your dialects both originate from the northeastern regions of central Zemuria? Seems so. That's the place my grandpappy was born and raised, after all. And you mentioned being from Eremos, right, Kevin? No, Emerald. Right, Kevin? Yep, one of the middlemost of the free cities, right to the south of Arteria. Wasn't a lot of people who sound like I do, though. You'd find them more in the boonies up north a ways. Funny, I once had a Liberalian merchant for a client, and she mentioned having roots in the free cities too. Think I know just the gal you're talking about. You sure do cast a wide network, though, Arkwright. Even got all chummy with 2 of my colleagues through Master Burgard, right? And now you've got a whole nother slew of names to add to the list. Yeah, well, chummy is a strong word in those cases. But yeah, between the Thor's crew and Iron Blood #1, it's been a lot of first meetings. Even you, I haven't seen in a while. For someone content to stay cooped in his narrow little slice of Edith, though, this sort of thing's way out of my comfort zone. Ah, hooey, you got friends in high places, from the guild to the CID, and your inside tracks under the table go deeper than just Hayway. Say nothing of his connections at Marduk. All of it can be attributed to his personal magnetism, I'm sure. Can you lay off the overselling before it puts me smack dab in the middle of Elysium and Ikaruga's crosshairs? Throw some Liberalian or Erebonian witches in on top of that, and then I'll really have a meltdown. Alright, keep your shirt on. Yeesh. I'd rib about you jinxing it for yourself, but you generally sound warm slap out over this. That's surprising. In for rage, Asian for selge is a core tenet of Mr. Arkwright's style, as it were. Haha. Well, not to sound like Master Burgard, but if it means forging more ties, that's something to be valued. Friendly advice, though. You might want to rein back on cozying up to that den of snakes. We don't want to associate with the snakes, though. Sorry to come down so hard. It's not like I don't have my fair share of contacts there, too. But even if I take them over, or the cult or Almada, some of the heretics they got are nothing to laugh about. That includes a handful you're all too familiar with, like your good old pal, the Oathbreaker. I want the Oathbreaker to die, though, Kevin. Send the Oathbreaker to Davy Jones right now. Familiar and pal are also strong words there, but I get what you're trying to say. Ain't something you gotta hammer in with me, though I only ever judge people for the people they are. Still, I'll watch my step. Wouldn't want to get in to hot water with your old self, now would I? I've long washed my hands of that. Just try and keep off of Iscariot's radar, alright? Hoo boy, underneath the goofball exterior, he's still a top-class Gralsritter through and through. And according to Marduk's data, he went by a more grisly title until 6 years ago. Wow. 6 years since Sky the Third, huh? That just amazes me. The past is the past. What matters is how one lives in the present. Though perhaps that rings a bit odd coming from me of all people. Reset. But Mirabelle, what's gotten into you all of a sudden? Oh, hush up and take the hug. I swear you really are such a... But Mirabelle, please, we're in public. Don't mind the rubberneckers. Giving you a big ol' squeeze is my only order of business right now. This is all a misunderstanding. Okay. They're here. Oh man, that cake earlier was absolutely delectable. Absolutely delectable. That's a hard one to pronounce. It makes me wish I paid the original shop a visit with Nadia while infiltrating the Imperial capital 2 years back. I don't even know where to start with that sentence. Oh, wait, you ate the whole thing already? Look, specialty cakes like that or something past years pour their entire souls into... That's right. So they call these the creaminess, the crispness, it's to die for. Listen, you. there, Van. But wow, Lapis, you sure have an appetite. Have a big appetite. I remember you staring holes into the food at Montmartre too back when you were a fairy. Seconds away from drooling even, the sorry sight had dead set on feeding you. Even in her previous body, she was an unfathomable glutton. But this new stage of development likely allows her to consume more than ever before. Bad news for Swin and Nadia's savings, though I'll bet a certain Rook's got a nest egg hidden away. Oh, you snagged yourself some Sagittore place it came from. It came from gained a real high-end rep over its long history. It must be a rare treat even for an Erebonian. Actually, a close relative of mine has a fondness for it, so I do get some from her on occasion. She's been holding off nowadays, though, out of consideration for her weight. Her latest fixation is pretzels, per the recommendation of her cross-bellion acquaintance. Oh, now you got my attention. Pretzels are made from a totally different type of dough, I hear. Fill me in on what those are exactly. A pretzel is a dense, chewy bread made by twisting dough, then baking it. From sweet and savory salted honey to crispy bacon wrapped, every kind is worth a try. Ooh, that does sound tasty and a good fit for field rations too. Yeah, one theory even says that they were first made in monasteries as a shelf-stable food during the Dark Ages. They've all eaten so much, and yet their discussions are no less lively for it. I'm sure it would be even livelier were Milliam and Yuna here. Alright. Now these three, huh? It is an honor to meet you once again, young Divine Blade. Neither the Empire's campaign nor the subsequent crisis in Crossbell would have reached a resolution were it not for you. Oh no, I couldn't have done it without the help of all my friends and allies. Burgard and Marduk had a hand in things too, I'm told. Indeed, though Marduk's cooperation was more closely aligned with Operation Millie Mirage. We called upon the various Jaeger Corps across Samaria and facilitated their contract with the Wiseland army. I hadn't realized if anyone could have pulled that off, it's your company. As for myself, being unable to act in any official capacity, a modest bit of assistance to the Radiant Wings was the best I could provide. This hardly compensates for that, but allow me to express how proud I am of what Gaius was able to accomplish with all of you. Aha. It just doesn't get more dependable than him, even compared to the rest of Class 7. He was so sure you had passed away all the way until late last December, was it? Yes, our first reunion in 3 years. I had expected some measure of anger. Instead, he simply embraced me without so much as a word. A finer disciple than I deserve, that one. Sounds like him, alright. I made Father Gaius his acquaintance the other day as a result of Marduk's technological partnership with the church. He's an exception. He is as exceptional a youth as they claim, diligent in his self-betterment and as mighty as any dominion. Above all is his ability to become one with the wind. With that, to my sister could follow his example. Wait, are you saying... yes, I've heard tell this from their elder. But supposedly the people of the Nord Highlands share a common ancestor with the Kruga. Yes, though not at all a recent one, our connection is best described as that of distant kinsmen. Around 1,000 years ago, during the chaos after the Great Collapse, the Nord tribe migrated from the Central East to northwestern Zemeria. The Kruga, on the other hand, remained in the Central East, with each tribe vowing to act as protectors of their respective regions. I never knew. Such is also written in the testaments, making it more fact than mere folklore. It is due in part to my curiosity over that very verse that I was compelled to travel to Nord. And you end up finding another disciple there. Call that fate at work. From what I hear, the Nord tribe taps into the breath of the winds and the Kruga flames. Apparently those winds did their part in helping the Empire's curse blow over. So exactly what role are the flames meant to play? Well, you've grown, Van, pressing such an incisive point at this of all moments. Truly have you done credit to your reputation as a dropout disciple, to put it in Mother Celeste and Father Leon's terms. Well, excuse me for not being a valid Victorian. And for the record, compared to Gaius, those two are practically still thumb-sucking little rugrats themselves. Now, be at ease. Consider this a friendly student rivalry of sorts. Ow, Leon disses me like a stab to the jugular. Regardless, I have already distanced myself from the Kruga tribe's charge. It will have to be Ferida who gives the answer you seek, or rather, who uncovers it alongside you all. Forget it. Dancing around a topic's nothing new for you. My apologies, but this is genuinely the best I'm able to answer. Although, there is more I can divulge were you to become her groom and thus a brother of the Kruga. Whoa. Warn a guy before you start busting out the crazy hypotheticals. And since when have you ever smiled like that? If looks could kill, it'd be capital murder. An overactive imagination on your part. Looks like expectations weigh heavy on him, in every direction at that. Much like yourself in the recent past, do try to foster a cordial relationship if you could. Of course, I was already hoping to. Alright. Looks like we got one group left. Yo, Arkwright, making the rounds again? Hustle never stops for you, does it? I could stand to learn much about driving business from a self-employed man such as yourself. This ain't about talking shop. Your little trio just had so much combined finishiness that I could practically see the stink lines. Sounds rich coming from me, I know, but on some level I'm the most stand-up guy here. Might have to give you that one. The both of us do share a dark history as well, an association with a certain letter of the alphabet. I also seem to recall appealing to the Azure Chevalier during my tenure as the Noble Alliance's chief of staff in the Civil War. Oh yeah, that did happen. Maybe put it in a way that doesn't make us sound like a bad situationship, though. It's true that there's no particular amity between us. Even so, fate has tied us together, however loosely. With your freelancing practice underway, I'm sure the time will come when I will have need to hire you. Use and abuse me, more like. So, what are you mixed in with these two for? Hashing out that contractor work Mirabelle brought up? It is as you surmise, yes? There are some minor points to discuss now that they, like you, are external testers from our Dukental security company. Well, in any case, I can't really expect a lot of backing. So I'm getting from them in exchange for trial running a new, well, let's call it a vehicle. You know the situation with Lapis well enough that I have no need to explicate myself any further. Though it bears mentioning that it is largely due to the goodwill of Meister Georg after his transfer to Marduk. Again with the casual secrets spilling, not that Ren hasn't already filled me in on that. As for this trial run, I think I'm catching on and guessing it has to do with where you're headed after this. My lips are zipped. At any rate, Marduk has made external testers of us all. Now, let's say we capitalize on this opportunity to deepen our bonds of camaraderie. Pass. Ha 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 ha. So delightfully in sync. I'll be expecting great things from you all. Alright, that's probably about all I can poke and prod around about. Looks like the cogs are turning in more places than I imagined. Well, whatever, time to break this off and kick back with a good cup of joe. Selecting take coffee break from the travel menu. Just left D-pad will cause the story to advance. Alright, take our break.
I'm glad to see everyone enjoying themselves so thoroughly. If I could have all your attention for a moment, I'd like to say a few words. First, I would like to once more offer my sincere gratitude to everyone for their cooperation in our trial. Though we had some concerns due to the tight schedule the products were made under, the data from the test results surpassed our expectations. Over the next few days, we will work to fix any and all issues that were discovered and have an update as soon as possible. So, to both our external testers and to our guests, I'd like to extend my heartfelt hope that we continue our mutually beneficial relations.
I'm really not sure what to think about all this.
Yeah, he reminds me a little too much of the head of the Black Workshop. Still holding out hope this place isn't nearly as bad, though.
Even so, I can't help but feel it has just as many secrets.
Yikes. I was definitely the right guy to send here. Poor Gaius just ain't cut out for this shady stuff, and Celeste probably would have ended up leveling the building somehow.
Knowing her, you're probably right. But then again, are you really so different?
I'm certainly very thankful for this new body. But we owe a fair bit because of it now, don't we?
Indeed. It wasn't simply a gift from the Meister. It was also a bit of a clever trap for us by the general manager. Or perhaps even the C-suite.
As I'm sure you're all aware, our company is in full cooperation with the Republic's bold new initiative. However, due to a majority of our internal resources being allocated there are certain tasks we've been unable to deal with. As such, some of you may find yourself contacted with a proposition in the days to come. Of course, we've no intention of forcing any of you. If you happen to be interested, however, we'd gladly welcome your continued cooperation.
She okay?
I remember hearing that Altina works with the Empire's branch of the Epstein Foundation.
That's right. Is it perhaps...
I can't really say much about it. Just think of it as another one of our general manager's sneaky little tricks.
But that's enough business talk for the evening. For now, we've prepared hotel rooms for all of you. Your accommodations are at a high-end hotel in the center of Levance. I invite you to rest there and recover from your exertions. Oh, pardon me. My apologies for the interruption. However, I've just received some news I suspect all of you will be interested in as well. A live broadcast from Calvert has begun airing. I'll take the opportunity to put it up on a monitor so we can watch.
Now, as per the sudden announcement from the presidential office, the launch of the second orbital rocket is about to take place. As outlined in the initial plan, this will be a trial run to confirm pilot safety for the manned flight plan in the third launch.
Wait, what?
Wasn't the launch scheduled for 2 weeks from now?
It would appear the schedule was bumped up.
It seems preparations are complete and they're ready to begin the countdown.
We've been granted access to the on-site 3D camera. Ms. Alton, please switch the feed over to the AR system.
Oh, come on! You can't just dump that on me out of nowhere! At least we're gonna have the best seats in the house.
Whoa. This the same AR tech from the trial?
Beginning countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
That's as far as the AR was able to follow from the 3D camera feed. The rest, we'll just have to watch from the camera on the satellite.
A place that even Elysium was unable to reach.
Humanoid unit, huh?
Which means the actual thing they want to send up there must be...
One of the assault frames. But wouldn't its balance be a problem?
This is the Comms and Observation Satellite, Prometheus 4. Connection with the simulated manned flight frame, EXD completed. Cockpit temperature, 68 degrees. Airtight shield, functional. Oxygen ratio, nominal. Return mission will begin after designated 24-hour observational period.
I hereby declare Part 1 of Project Star Taker's second phase complete. Provided the EXD unit's return is successful, we'll proceed immediately to Phase 3. Today's launch was moved forward without notice. However, we plan to have the Presidential Office issue an announcement prior to the next one. I expect we won't keep you waiting for long. And as always, we ask for your continued support for this project.
I wonder why they rushed it.
From the command center at Seku Space Base. We'll have more details on the project schedule once the test dummy's return mission is complete.
Shall we hurry back to the Republic?
Yeah, looks like things are really gonna start speeding up from here on.
I've completed my interim reports, so I'm free to return to my transfer assignment.
That's great! Let's all go back together then. Kasim, Mirabelle, Mr. Thorndyke, thank you for all your help.
After seeing that test dummy, there's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, it's probably the real reason behind our unofficial invite to the Republic.
Along with your partners, right?
Right. My machine was brought from the Imperial Airport, disguised as civilian airship cargo. You brought yours in from the Free Cities, is that right?
Yeah, I just finished setting up a cozy little spot for myself there. Thanks to all this, I owe the local authorities a huge favor now, though. But the Republic really went out of its way to take care of all the costs and negotiations involved in this trip.
That begs the question, why are they so eager to have you in Basel? And I must say it worries me that Rufus is also active again now of all times.
I know what you mean, but I don't think he'll be making the same kind of suspicious plays that he did 2 years ago.
And he helped save Erebony and Crossbell.
Worrying about that guy's motives is a waste of time. He seems to be on the same page as that manager guy for now, anyway. Oh, but that reminds me. What was all that about before?
I'm guessing something's happened with the Epstein Foundation?
Yes. In fact, I just received word from Chief Plato that... Oh, there you all are. Hey everyone! Over here!
She's back, huh?
The time is nigh. The 8 leaves must come together as one, and cut a path to the land where the heavens turn. It is after your fateful clash with the Black God that you will find your true blade.
I can't stop thinking about how strange that space program is. Not only that, but the fact they were so easily able to reach somewhere even Elysium couldn't is shocking. What are we going to do, Rufus?
Given the way things are at the moment, I don't intend to make any big moves. Besides, we still need to get your new body sorted out. For now, we'll meet up with Swim.
Hold on, guys.
We can treat it as
I just had to deal with somebody that came by here, but I really do need a break right now for the bathroom and a drink, so I'm gonna be a bit longer. But you guys take care of what you need to do. If you need something to do, though, be sure to check out today's question of the day, and I will check on that when I get back. So, be right back. Alright, I'm really back now. Let me check on you guys, though. Before I get things continued on, like I said, I'm gonna finish the prologue before I throw anything here. Okay, nothing there. And what about here? Okay, nothing in there. So let's get on. But this... So I'm still interested in how this prologue is going to end.
Okay. I wonder what Nadia and Swin will think of my new body.
Don't know what your previous one looked like, but I can say for certain that this one is just jam-packed full of cute. That Rosenberg guy doesn't mess around. And of course, it helps that you're such a charming little lady on your own, too.
Why, I'm glad you agree. You know, your name isn't too bad either. 70 points? No, definitely a 69 on the cuteness index.
Hey, you ain't that kind of stingy? And what did my poor name do to lose that extra point?
The fact that she acts without regard for others' feelings is simply part of her charm. And just for reference, my name scored an 85.
Oh my gosh!
Just had to rub it in, didn't you? Man, I'm catching it from all sides today. For real, though, I'm grateful for the ride. Even if I'm only going to the Levance airport, I really wanted to avoid all the bells and whistles of a Marduk send-off.
It's my pleasure. However, given who you are, I imagine you could have flown anywhere you wanted without help. Fifth Dominion, the Thousand-Hand Guardian. Or perhaps you've changed your title again. I suspect what you were looking for wasn't just a ride, but a chance to discuss something with us away from prying ears.
Huh?
You got me. Figures that I couldn't pull one over on the top dog of the Ironbloods, a villain who plotted against the world. I couldn't talk about this earlier since Arkwright's master was there. But now, it's time for us bad guys to make some moves.
Why are you calling yourself a bad guy here, Kevin? Is that because they're still guilty over killing your squire's sister, Fina?
You see, I've got a job to do. I'd like to hire you to help out. What do you say?
Perhaps I stirred the pot a bit too much. All of their selection as test members was entirely up to the risk management AI. But, well, I suppose it's true that we were able to resolve a number of outstanding issues thanks to them.
You can be a real slimeball when you want to be. You could have at least told Reset the truth, you know?
It was a necessary step, considering what lies ahead. First, the President's office pushed Phase 2 up without any advance notice. And now, taking into account the schedule for Phase 3 they just sent us, we're only barely going to make it in time.
But that's... Ugh! What is that good-looking, good-for-nothing president even thinking? I don't care what kind of shifty stuff is going on behind the scenes. Ain't he rushing just a bit too much?
Even so, if we were to push back at all, everything we've worked for may just go up in smoke. We can leave the issue of the Garden entirely to the Foundation, so I want everyone to devote their full focus to this. We simply must bring forth all the resources we can muster, all for the Republic's dear Project Startaker. Or perhaps I should call it the President's plan to drive a blade into the heavens.
Interesting here. Gross. Campanella.
Stupendous. Things are getting even more fun than I'd hoped.
Campanella? Just what is the meaning of this? I got your message. I thought we agreed that you'd be helping with this, so why are you pulling out at the last second?
Sorry, my bad. I just got really busy here all of a sudden. Everything on the surface has gotten so complicated. I don't have any time left to be helping out behind the scenes.
It's far too late to back out now. Besides, isn't Harwood freed up? I'm well aware that someone needs to act as an observer, but just leave it to him and easily.
Well, that'll be tough. Seeing as the old man left on a business trip yesterday, he asked me to just keep things moving along.
What?
Yep. He said it was part of the third plan and approved by you-know-who. And thanks to that, I'm utterly swamped with work. The best I can do is help you out here and there in my spare time.
Forget it then. I don't need your help. Damn you, Harwood. I cooperate with you on every possible occasion, and this is what I get in return? Fine. Since it's come to this, I'll simply have to go to the enforcers who are available, even if they're still wet behind the ears.
The new enforcers? I don't think our two newest members are really in a state to help at the moment.
I don't think so.
Might be kinda tough for most of the others, too. But these two might just have a bit of time.
Oopsie! Sorry, Campy. Have to pause the stream real quick, you know?
Greetings. It would appear you're in the middle of your observation duties. I take it you're looking for assistance?
Perceptive as usual. I like it. That said, I'm not the one in need of help this time around. I'd like you two to give the professor a hand with his project.
Ah, it was something to do with Marduk, if I recall correctly.
That prof? Well, I guess I do owe him a favor, so as long as he's cool with me working remotely.
Much appreciated. Even though this isn't a front and center job, it's still very important. After all, it's part of her final plan. The long-awaited third phase, the Eternal Recurrence Plan.
Yeah, that was interesting. So Kufai shows up, huh? That was a great beginning there.
Truly well done.
Can't complain with that.
Okay, you can acquire SP Spriggan points by completing 4 SPGs and making optimal choices during the chapter. When your cumulative SP reaches a certain point, your Arkwright Solutions rank will go up. There are 15 ranks ranging from E to AAA. Ranking up will net you special items.
Didn't mean to draw so much attention.
I'm not surprised there. At the end of the chapter, the character who performed the most proficiently in combat will be awarded the title of Employee of the Month. Anyone of Van's part-timers or proxies are eligible for this title. Okay. This is a new thing right here, because typically it was like all down, like a scroll thing through here, just up down model. But I do like the looks of this that they did, and the icons make a lot of sense too. But as I said, I'm gonna save here and call it a day. It's quite long, but so worth it. Anyway, I thank you all for coming. If you're watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and share this with anybody else that you think might enjoy this. And if you'd like the chance to chill with me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon to hopefully be notified of when I'll be live again. As for when I'll be live again, I want to say I'll be live again tomorrow, probably the afternoon, but I usually keep details about that up to date on the posts tab of my YouTube channel, so go ahead and check there when you can. And if you're watching this on Twitch, you all know what to do. Speaking of Twitch, let's try and find somebody to raid. But we'll say that I am impressed with how things turned out this way. Not just the game, but my choices of how to get things done. Alright, now let's see here. We are going to check on somebody doing Trails in the Sky. Just keep it Trails related. Okay. We are going to be rating a streamer called Hope. I don't know anything about them, but they are going through Trails in the Sky First Chapter Remake. It's nice and chill compared to this high that we had. But I don't know what their stream's going to be like. I just know that the game is pretty chill. Give them my regards and tell them I'll be there when I can. And with that out of the way, I thank you all again for coming. Bye.